these reptiles suddenly emerged from the ground one after another, converging towards the giant wooden house ahead at extremely high speeds. Then a large number of birds entered in uniform order, and this wooden house is the legendary Noah's Ark. The reason why animals gather here is, it's because soon after, a natural disaster capable of destroying all mankind is coming. Time goes back to the early days of creation. Adam and Eve angered God by eating the forbidden fruit. In order to punish the two of them, God drive them out of the Garden of Eden. Exiled to the earth, he worked hard all his life, until the journey home after death. The kind angel couldn't bear to see the two of them, so he went down to earth privately and helped them build their home. But the angel's behavior was discovered by God, so he was also implicated, from a gentle angel to a hulking stone man. Soon after, humans created their own civilization, but at the same time, another side of humanity begins to show. They are not satisfied with the status quo and have lofty ambitions. Eventually launched a devastating war, but made God lose confidence in mankind, finally decided to destroy all mankind. And that night, the male protagonist Noah had a strange dream. He saw blood oozing from the ground beneath his feet. The ferocious flood swallowed up all mankind. Only a few animals swam onto a luminous object. Adam woke up instantly and felt that this was the guidance given to him by God. So on the second day, take the whole family to the sacred mountain to find the answer. But on the way, Noah's family encountered a stone monster guarding the sacred mountain, trapped in a deep pit. Adam said that he was a descendant of Noah, and it was God who guided him here, but the stone monster didn't take it seriously. They no longer believe what humans say. Fortunately, there is a kind stone man at night. He secretly rescued them and told them the truth. It turns out that stone men helped humans establish civilization, but humans repaid them with kindness and wanted to kill them all. And Noah's grandfather was the only human to stand up. He used the holy sword to ignite blazing fire and sent these people back to hell. From then on, the stone man clan became guardians, and wait for God's forgiveness. Soon, Noah's family arrived at where his grandfather was. Noah told him everything that happened in the dream. Grandpa didn't say anything when he found out. It just gave Noah a seed that symbolized hope. That night, Noah planted the seeds. When Noah wakes up the next day, the earth suddenly spurted out a stream of water. Then various plants began to appear on the ground. The surrounding land is nourished, turned into a dense forest at a speed visible to the naked eye. Now we have the materials to build the ark. And the stone man who saw this scene also felt that this was God's guidance, decided to stay and help Noah build the ark. But soon a group of uninvited guests came to the forest. The leading old man's name is Shadow, war enthusiast. He attempted to seize the ark by force, but after seeing the extremely powerful stone man, the old man was frightened, said harsh words and ran away. However, he did not give up. Instead, he summoned all the troops to build weapons and armor, wait until the right time to make a comeback. At night, Noah sneaked to the Shadow's camp to inquire about the enemy. He heard the screams of women, saw people taking their daughters away to eat meat and calling them back. The ugliest side of human nature is completely exposed. Seeing this, Noah finally knew why God wanted to destroy mankind. He was also more convinced that these people could not board the ark. Early the next morning, Noah asked everyone to speed up the progress, complete the construction of the ark as soon as possible. But at this time the second son was anxious, because he hasn't found a wife yet. He wanted his father Noah to help find one. He doesn't want to die alone. But the father decisively rejected the request. The second brother ran out in anger. Soon, he exchanged food for a kind-hearted wife from Cain's tribe. But suddenly there was a heavy rain in the sky, looking like the end was coming. Upon seeing this, Cain decided to immediately launch an attack on Fanju. And at the same time, the second brother is still driving back with his girlfriend, but he accidentally stepped on the clip. Fortunately, Noah arrived in time and saved the second child, but the girl was trampled to death by the army. But there is no choice offline. Cain's army of 1 million has arrived. In front of me, I saw the other party rushing towards me desperately. The stone people immediately waved their huge arms. It only takes one strike to blow away a large swath of humanity. But at this moment, the leader of the army took out his musket and shot the stone man, then pierced the heart with a spear. Under the siege of several people, the first stone man fell, but he finally received God's forgiveness, became an angel again, and ascended to the divine realm. Other stone men saw God's forgiveness, so he attacked harder, but in the face of the huge crowds of people, the stone people were finally defeated and fell down one after another, turning into beams of golden light rising into the sky. As the last angel falls, a lot of water came out of the ground. The Shadow's million-strong army swept across in an instant. A huge tsunami also followed. The human world has turned into a fierce fish. There is only one Noah's Ark left standing on the sea. At this time, even the air was filled with the smell of death. And in the darkness, Noah and his family safely boarded the ark. He told his children that this was God's will. They must die one by one until there are no more humans in the world. However, Noah didn't realize that the evil Cain had also sneaked into the ark and bewitched his second son. The two of them discussed ways to deal with Noah. What's even worse is that the daughter-in-law who was originally infertile turned out to be pregnant. Noah was furious when he found out, thinking that this goes against God's will. So he quickly ran outside the boat, asked God for forgiveness. Then she told her daughter-in-law, if she is born a boy, let her live, be the last human, and if it's a girl, kill it immediately. As time passed, the due date finally arrived. The battalion also decided to take action, and he asked his second son to find Noah, led it to the cabin, and then waited for the opportunity. He threw Noah down and the two immediately started fighting. At the same time, the wife also gave birth successfully. Just a pair of twin girls. If their father finds out, he will definitely kill them. So in order to protect his daughter, the eldest son also ran to the cabin. One blow knocked down my father. But this also gave Cain a chance. He pushed Noah to the ground, and at the critical moment, the second son rushed out and stabbed Qian-Ying with a knife. She still chose her father. Afterwards, Noah heard the cry of a child. He found his daughter-in-law holding the child with a knife. He was ready to kill him, but when he saw the innocent child, he finally relented and kissed the child's forehead. The kindness in his heart prevented him from doing anything. He apologized to God and walked away. At this time, the dove brought an olive branch. This symbolizes that there is already a continent outside. At the end of the video, Noah's family returned to the new land to survive. The animals are also waking up from their slumber one after another. The whole world is filled with peace and happiness. This may be God's test for Noah. Also for humans. The appearance of this shadow represents evil testing your will and character. Choosing to confront your child with a knife is asking you whether humanity is worth saving. The moment you put down the knife, you have followed the kindness and compassion in your heart. Finally, God gave mankind a new opportunity to follow the truth, goodness, and beauty in your heart. Only in this way can we create a better future.